This is the Old Musician's Blog, number 50. Number 50, that's halfway through my allotted 100 of these that I thought I would try to do as an experiment. And it's been interesting so far. And what have I learned? Well, I've learned that I really look old. You know, my hair's falling out, my face is all full of lines, my veins stick out all over the place, I have bumps and lumps and whatnot, and, hair growing out of my ears and all of these kinds of things that, you never think you're never going to experience that when you're younger. And, here it is, and that's what I'm experiencing. And, having the feedback of doing this shows you certain things about yourself. And that's valuable, I think, because to me it seems as that the more self-knowledge that a person has, the more indelible their identity is into the vibrational space that perhaps can achieve awareness even without the body. Perhaps it already has awareness. I don't really know. That's something we're all going to find out. And what else did I find out? Well, one thing I found out is that oftentimes, all of the time, I go into these blogs unprepared on purpose, with just the purpose to talk. With the luxury of talking to myself in a way, because because it's not something that's attracting a lot of views on YouTube or Steemit, and I stay away from posting these blogs in places where I actually know people, so people have to kind of seek them out or discover them in some other way, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. And what I find out is that when I'm talking extemporaneously about whatever it may be at the moment, that oftentimes the subject matter of the post doesn't reveal itself, even to me, until the very end of the post. And that's kind of interesting. It's almost as though it's framed in a reverse order, as though it's a large collated print job coming out, spewing itself out of a printer, and there it starts off with the end at the beginning and the beginning at the end. And it's funny, unusual, that the consciousness often works around itself, around the subject, to find its own way to the objective, to the object, the subject to the object to the subject, and it's a kind of a dyslexia, and I don't know whether that's something that's peculiar to me or if that's something that's peculiar to we, and that the dyslexia of explanation can start backwards, start projecting itself out from the reverse to the subverse. And it was interesting, a friend of ours was here the other day and they said, timing is everything. that timing is life and death, they said. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought, maybe perhaps time creates duality, because timing surely is life and death, success and failure. And does it project itself out into the realms of the objective and the subjective, the realms of opposites? Is it time that creates the realms of opposites? I wonder about that. I wonder.